There is a new pickup truck in town by Mitsubishi, so we decided to ring Mitsubishi Motor Malaysia for a unit to drive around town. But instead, they sent us to
Borneo for an off-roading adventure. I'm gonna be very honest, this is the first time I'm in this part of Malaysia and I have not done any serious off-roading before, so wish me luck.
The all-new Mitsubishi Triton, now at its 5th generation, offers 3 main variants: the VGT Manual, VGT Auto and top-of-the-range VGT Adventure. And we are going to test them all here in East Malaysia.
So the journey begins from Lawas Sarawak and we're going to head down to Kota Kinabalu. The whole journey will take about 338 kilometers, but we're going to have a very unconventional way. We're going to head down to Kalimantan towards Bekalan. Before that, we're going to stop by Merarap and we're going to put up a night there in a hot spring resort kind of thing. It's on a hilly place in the middle of nowhere, so if you Google map it, you'll see it is like right in the middle of a jungle.
To get to Merarap, we have to be on a logging trail and there's a pretty unique traffic system.
We've been briefed by the marshals that we need to follow some signs. There are signs on the road to show you which lane you need to keep to because there are logging trucks coming in and out in this area, so we need to be really careful about it. I'm actually driving on the right side of the road because there will be trucks and other pickups taking the left lane. We are now on the right side, we have to follow to the left side because there's a huge truck coming on the right. We are actually stopping on the roadside right now to let the truck pass by.
Check out that view. That path is where all the logging trucks go up and down, so it is quite busy as you can see. So we need to be really careful with all the signs and make sure we follow their rules on the road.
It is a very unique system that they have come up with. We as a trespasser will need to obey their rules. We have also been briefed that there is this rule of thumb that we have to follow. Literally, rule of thumb. To drive a off-roading situation, never put your thumbs holding the steering wheel like that. So thumbs up this way so that whenever the steering wheel sort of jerks violently, your thumb will not get in the way and you won't have a cracked thumb. We are in the VGT Auto variant, which is in the middle of the range. It is automatic, it doesn't come with pedal shift. Pedal shifts are fitted in the Adventure VGT variant. We are actually on 4 high, so that we can crawl up all this gravel and rocks. I'm actually on manual in a way. Second gear to go uphill sometimes, third gear to go downhill. So it very much depends on the situation and the speed that we are going on. So we have travelled about 40 kilometers from Lawas through this rough terrain, and we are stopping at our first stop in Long Lidong, where we're gonna try to catch some fishes with our bare hands. That's gonna be fun. And it looks really nice and scenery here. I'm on 4 low. Manually I go on second gear, so I don't have to brake going down the steep hill, so a bit of throttle. Okay, so we are leaving Long Lidong right now, heading towards Merarap again. We'll be stopping at Ang Pao for a break and have some photos taken as well. And we started off the journey in the VGT Auto, and right now we are in the manual variant. So what's better to experience off-roading in manual, right? So I actually prefer the manual variant. It's more powerful to go on off-road like this, and you get more control. You feel the car more. That's the fun part of it, of driving a manual car. So we're gonna pass by a kampong and we've been asked to give a friendly honk. I'm not sure what friendly is. It could sound like we are getting married and going to get the bride. Beep, 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 beep. So that's a friendly honk. It's gonna rain, I think, so everyone is very excited about it. I'm not sure if I am, so we'll see.
Well, thank God it didn't, and we continue to endure the really rough and bumpy trail, but the Triton seems to handle the condition pretty well.
Okay, so we are at the junction of this Merarup Hot Spring Lodge, and we are on tar road. It is so nice and smooth. So the tarmac road has come to an end, and now we need to engage to 4 low so that the car is able to crawl up and down gravel and steep terrain. Okay, put on to second gear on 4 low, and you feel the car goes a bit slower and it feels heavier, but it gets the kind of the grip that you want through the terrain. And we've been told to put on our safety belt or else we fall off our chair, apparently. So not sure how true that is. Have you guys put on your safety belts?
Now.
Yeah, apparently it's quite steep. So I don't need to actually use the brake. It goes down by itself in a very slow and steady manner. Feather, throttle a bit, and it will just go steadily. Yeah, it is actually quite steep. Okay, we have arrived at Merarup Hot Spring Lodge.
We will be putting up a night here in this unique hot springs resort located within the Bekalalan Highlands in Sarawak. Now, after a long drive today, a soak in the hot springs pool is a must. We will then proceed to stuff our faces with local delights and finally, a good night's sleep.
Hey guys, good morning. We are now leaving Merarup Hot Spring Lodge and we are heading out to Kota Kinabalu. It's 8 AM right now. We don't know what's we're gonna have ahead, so we'll just look and see. We are now in the VGT Adventure variant, which is the top of the range model. In this car, I get all this really nice stuff such as the pedal shifters, leather seats. The headlights are xenon with built-in DRL. It looks really good. On the way back to Kota Kinabalu now, I will not need to worry about manual shifting and all that. The car will do it for me. I have the Super Select to change from 2H to 4H to 4L. But then again, I quite like the manual. It's nice to drive in. It gives me a lot of control. And of course more power as well. But this one is a bit more fancy.
Powered by the same 2.5-litre diesel engine with variable geometry turbo, it produces 178 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, an increase of 50 Nm as compared to the previous generation.
We are going into an area with really muddy terrain, so we have to engage our 4-low drive mode. So one of the features in the Triton is the hybrid LSD feature, which is first in its class. Other competitor cars are still using mechanical LSD. So what's the benefit of using hybrid LSD is that it's active. In a way, it only activates whenever you need it, whenever the car detects a slippage or a loss of traction. So as opposed to the kind of mechanical LSD, whenever a slippage is detected, LSD got switched on and it just goes on and it will not stop. So it's not that clever, but hybrid LSD, it's smarter. Okay, we are going at a really steep angle here. Well, it's still going. And hey, it's done. And now we're going to cross the river.
Which is an easy task for the Triton with maximum wading depth of 600 mm. The next river though, let's just take the ferry instead, huh?
Okay, we have just crossed the Sungai Kuala Lawas via a ferry. Just a very short distance. But very interesting experience. We are now heading towards Kota Kinabalu, which is our final destination. So the journey will take us about 2.5 hours. Distance-wise, it's about 182 km. So now we have switched to the manual variant again, which I quite like. Of course, we won't be going through gravel and mud and everything in this journey right now. So we will be on tar road. It will be a smooth ride. Weather-wise, it does look like it's gonna rain. Rain or shine, no problem for us.
It has been quite an experience driving in East Malaysia, with a detour that took us through Borneo's beautiful landscapes on the logging trails with challenging paths. Even though all three Tritons we sampled are powered by the same engine, they have their own characteristics. Most importantly, they give you the confidence in both urban driving and off-roading. Not forgetting, they're pretty handsome looking too. All in all, it is easily one of the best pickup trucks out there.
We purposely stopped just to film the buffalo, because you don't see this kind of buffalo in KL. So car number 8 is going to take a piece, and we are all watching. Oh, it's yummy!
Okay, shoot.
Halak boleh ke lah? Oh shit, camera running.